has been granted bail by a court in the Northern Town of Gulu. The court ruled that he did not constitute a flight risk and could keep his passport. His co-accused, including newly elected Member of Parliament Kassiano Wadri, were also granted bail. Bobi Wine, whose real name is Robert Kyagulanyi, has been charged with treason following an attack on a vehicle in President Yoweri Museveni's convoy. Here is more from our sister channel or station in Uganda, NBS.
At exactly 8:27 a.m., a van carrying the remanded Chadonto East legislator Robert Kyagulanyi, together with his co-accused, arrived at Gulu Court. One by one, the suspects got out of the van, with some unable to move on their own.
Our power! People power! People power! Our power! Our power! People power! People power! Our power!
Inside the courtroom, there was hardly any breathing space. Family, musicians, politicians and sympathizers were all gathered to hear what would come out of the bail application. Those who could not find space inside the courtroom patiently waited outside. The defining time came at exactly 9:17 a.m. when the defense asked for bail, presenting all those who matter to stand as sureties.
In the microscopic event that you consider allowing this condition, I pray that you find pleasure, one, in accepting applicant number one, the Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi, who is in dire need for medical treatment.
But this did not come on a silver platter. After a long persuasion for justice, Gulu Court Judge Stephen Mubiru finally granted bail to Kyagulanyi and 11 of his co-accused.
For the 12 applicants, their applications for bail is allowed. I will set further conditions so that they don't have to wait in the courtroom. Each of them is to execute a non-cash bond in the sum of 5 million shillings. They are to report to the Chief Magistrate's Court in Gulu.
Even after the bail, Arua MP-elect Kassiano Wadri was got on the wrong side. Not only was he leaving some of his constituents behind bars as he walked to temporary freedom, he was ordered not to set foot in his constituency until after 3 months to allow investigations take on without interference.
So I find persuasion in the request by the prosecution that the Honourable Member of Parliament-elect restrains himself on the constituency until these investigations for both parties are done in a calm environment. Then he can go back to his normal life.
Nevertheless, the courtroom was thrown into excitement and jubilation, and soon there was singing coming from even those who waited outside. It was the time that waited for as they prayed for justice to prevail.
Of course, everybody is timid. Today it is me, tomorrow it can be another person. I'll give an example. We were at a police station when they almost beat Zake to death. He was half dead. I called one of the MP, Ismail Ogama, who was an MP, that you see, Zake is dying. He looked the other side because what was winning a vote. So we know the type of people now we are actually dealing with. So, but of course for Parliament, they did whatever they did in their means. Now that we are even out, we shall make a statement of personal explanation.